Today, I am in the Minecraft 2020 April Fool's update, also known as the Infinity Snapshot. In this snapshot, Mojang added over 2 billion dimensions in quote-unquote all the blocks. And in this video, I'm going to be surviving 100 days in this world. So if you go on to enjoy this video, then please smash that like button down below and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss other challenges like this. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. On day one, I first took in my surroundings and I saw a swamp, a savanna, and a desert. I found this extremely large lava pool, but when the creeper blew up, it blew up right next to a pond. I first decided to go toward the savanna to get some wood. I made a wooden pickaxe, got my first stone, so then I was on to stone tools in no time. After getting stone tools, I shortly found my first patch of iron. I smelted it all up, made a flint and steel, a shield, and a bucket. I then saw some squid and decided to kill those. I couldn't find any early game food, so fish it is. But with the sun setting quickly, I frantically ran to find sheep. I found exactly 3 sheep and then ran. And then that marked the end of day 1. So on day 2, after watching all of the zombies burn happily, I managed to find my way back home. This is when I realized that I was going to have to make some fortification. So with the sun up for a fresh new day, I began gathering some trees, some cobble, and some iron, and some sand, and then watched the sunset. And then on day 3, I found a village. But I also started flattening out land for my house. And then I got to work on building my house. And I kept working and working. And now here I am on day 6 with a very nice looking frame. I'm actually very happy with how this came out. But now it's time to dig out the floor. Oh yeah, that adds some contrast. But now, it is the end of day 6. And on day 7, here's the moment where I realized that I am gonna need more logs. So on day 7, I just decided to completely, and I mean completely, deforest the entire savanna. And with day 7 coming to an end, I decided to lead 2 chickens back to my base. So day 8 was purely dedicated to finishing the project on day 7. But only after I got completely sidetracked and decided to make the pond next to my base a sugarcane farm. No, where are you going? Yes, I finally have them hostage. Ayo. But once that was done, I decided to once again work on the floor of my house. I also had mined some iron, so I decided to make myself a full set of iron armor. Ayo. After finishing off harvesting some andesite, it was not until day 9 that I started doing the interior of my house. I can't believe I wasted 6 iron for these. Why is brick so expensive? But I didn't get to finish the interior because this brick took so long to smelt. But at least, at the end of day 9, I could look at the sunset through my new house window and sleep in my bed inside of my house. So on day 10, I kept at it, until I ran out of wood at least. A lot of YouTubers defeat the Ender Dragon and do other stuff, but at my rate, I'm gonna be lucky to finish this house. But as I was collecting wood on day 10, the sun started to set, and then I got this far with my house before I ran out of wood again. So I had got wood for the rest of day 11. I also figured it's time I pay some attention to my chickens again. And I also needed to start paying attention to another animal. So I made myself a hoe, tilled some land by the river, started bone milling to my heart's content. And then I started to lead these 2 cows all the way to my base. But now that I had my 2 cows, I would need something to breed them. But that would have to wait until day 13 because after some mining, the sun was setting. But on day 13, I ran out of food. So I turned to the river next to my house for food, which left me with infinite salmon. And at the end of day 13, it decided to start raining. And it stopped in the morning of day 14. And it was time once again on day 14 that I would check in on my chickens. But now the rest of day 14 will be used. Okay, well maybe not day 14, but all of day 15 would be spent building my massive wheat farm. I just don't have enough seeds yet to be able to finish the entire thing. Ooh, and a wandering trader, what do you sell? Yeah, you're dying. Look away, children, look away. You know, I made this sugarcane thing as a joke, but it's actually keeping me busy every single day. Breeding time for you guys too. But while I'm waiting for my farm to grow, it's time to get back to the house. But that would have to wait until day 16. But on day 16, I wanted to prioritize my chimney. Breeding time, breeding time. But I also played around with the house a little and added this top trim and I don't like it. So because of that, I didn't get much done day 16. But day 17, I completely spent working on my roof. But I was once again challenged by the fact that I ran out of wood. So I spent the first part of day 18 getting wood. And the more and more that I build this house, the more and more that it keeps growing on me. So on day 19, I bred my animals, and then I got back to work on my roof. And on day 19, it was the day that I had finally finished my house. And check it out. 20 days in, I'm no longer homeless. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Or so I thought I was done with the house, until I made myself the decision that I wanted to lower my chimney. So before I put in the campfires this time, I made sure it was right. It could go shorter. So on day 21, I decided that it was finally time to harvest my massive wheat farm. I then harvested my sugarcane, and then I bred my cows, and then I bred my chickens, and then I realized that I am still using stone tools, and I am over a fifth of the way to day 100. It's time that I finally make myself some basic iron tools. I stand by this statement that this will be the one and only time that I use birch wood. It's also ironic that I ran out of food, right? Dang it! Honestly, the most annoying thing about that creeper explosion is the fact that I have to get more brick. I think that whole creeper thing is a sign that I finally need to put doors on my house. And I think one of my new favorite things is watching the sunset from my balcony. So on day 23, I wanted to try something that I had learned. And a ton of you guys aren't gonna believe me, but try it for yourself. I guarantee you it's real. There is a trick in swamp biomes where you have an 80% chance of finding diamonds in specific spots. First, you gotta find one of these clay stars. Then you have to face south. Then you have to turn on your chunk borders and make sure that you don't run into a chunk border. Once you find one that doesn't run into a chunk border, count 7 blocks from the center in the south direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now if I'm correct, there should be an 80% chance that we find diamonds down here. Because I'm also assuming that this works on the snapshot. Digging straight down in a 2-block hole while standing on gravel is no bueno. Alright, we're approaching diamond level. Oh my god. Don't tell me it's only a 1 vein. 2, there's lava here. Come on, I wanted to make a pick. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Alright, we are approaching diamond level. Oh my god. There we go, boys. And perfect timing too. What a way to end off day 23. I'm really glad that I put that chimney on my house because that's the only way I found it. Day 24, I made my very first diamond pick. Now it was finally time to put all of that obsidian from that lava pool from day 1 to use. Ayo. The way that dimensions work in this snapshot is you have to have a book and quill to throw into a nether portal, which is why I've been collecting all the things that I have. I've killed squids, I have a corral of chickens and cows, and I have a sugarcane farm, which are all of the ingredients that you need to make books and quills. Oh my god, it's gonna take all of day 24 to get all of this obsidian. I tried to find a really good spot to put this portal, but this was the only half decent place I could find. Shall we go into the nether first? I think we shall. It only took me 24 days, but I'm finally here, and oh my god, this is such a bad spawn. I was able to make 6 book and quills. This will hereby, from now on, be known as the book and quill chest. I've had some glitches with this in the past, so I'm always going to break the portal and relight it every time before I go to a new dimension. It doesn't matter what I put in the book, it only matters what I name it. Okay, so I don't think it's the game that's bugged. I think it was me that was bugged. I think it matters what you write in the book and not what you sign it as. But we will see. I think I might have been right. This is the Flush dimension. It's very laggy. There's some wood. Ooh, some salmon. I will take the salmon. There's also a drown coming after me. Oh my god, I get 0 frames in this place. Let's go to the trash dimension. Oh no, guardians, I don't want to mess with those. Looks like there's also endermites. Ooh, end chips. Let's go to one of these. Here's the chest. This is what I'm looking for. You cannot sleep in the dimensions. I do know that. Speaking of sleeping, I would say I had a very productive day 25, especially considering the fact that I actually figured out how the snapshot works. I am now going to try the orders dimension, or actually I think it's like the obfuscated text dimension. Oh, wait, is the concrete powder falling? Oh my god, it is. Okay, I've spent the last 5 minutes at less than 1 frame a second just to show you guys this dimension, and oh my god. Okay, no, it's coming back. Go back in the portal, please. Never again am I going into the orders dimension. Oh my gosh. Because of just the pure amount of dimensions that are in this snapshot, I think I'm just gonna have to show you guys any good ones that I find. So day 26, I got 2 more books and quills, and I decided to check the iron dimension, which gave me all the slime blocks that I could ever want to my heart's content, and the diamonds dimension, which ironically had iron in it. And that was all I did day 26. It wasn't until day 27 that I think I made one of the smartest decisions I ever did. I decided to make a wall of all of the dimensions that I knew and what resource they had for me. Day 27, I decided to visit the 69 dimension. Fortunately, it didn't have much to offer. I then went for the 420 dimension. Dimension 420 was very, very laggy, so I got barely any footage of that. I'm starting to think that the only thing I'm surviving in this video is the lag. Also on day 27, I decided to go to the girlfriend dimension because I don't have one. Now, I have infinite melons. However, I decided to take my time on day 27 in the girlfriend dimension because I saw that there were endermen. So I figured this would be a great way for me to get some pearls. So then, after getting a stack of ender pearls, I got out of the girlfriend dimension. I guess I'll add that one to the list too. So I decided to go to the netherite dimension on day 28. I then hoped for better luck in the ancient debris dimension, but it kind of just looked like a mesa and I saw green zombies coming toward me, so I decided to go back before I died of lag. I then decided to take a break from going places and decided to make myself an enchanting table. I decided to start exploring the desert, and there actually literally was a desert temple. Happy with my finds and seeing that it was starting to become nighttime, I headed toward home. And on day 29, I decided that my golden apple needed a better place than just out next to my chests. I made a nice little item frame for my enchanted golden apple. Day 29 was also the day that I realized that I was becoming very unorganized and I had no system for anything. So I made some barrels. And now on day 30, I'm breeding up my cows again. And I'm killing my cows again. And I'm killing squid. And now I'm killing chickens. And then the sun started setting. And now on day 31, I'm gonna explore some more dimensions. So I first decided to explore the poop dimension. And then I left the poop dimension. I then went to the profit dimension to see if I could make some sort of profit. But before leaving the profit dimension, I was able to get myself some pumpkins and some melons. I then went to the YouTube dimension, in which I found myself in a mine shaft. I'm not staring at a Ravager right now. I am not staring at a Ravager right now. Oh my god. Day 32, I decided to go to the Twitch dimension, in which I found myself in a gravelly mountains biome. This makes no sense. I can't place down water, but there's water in the dimension. That one's going on the list. I then went to the Mr. Beast dimension in hopes of finding money. And oh my gosh, I should make a mob farm here. Putting that down on the list. I then went to the Shrek dimension. Next, I visited the PewDiePie dimension, in which I found netherite block stairs. What? There's no way that this is a thing. This is a joke. Day 33, I went to the Big E dimension, and I have infinite diamonds. I genuinely thought that this dimension was just going to be something completely dumb, but I'm so glad that I did the meme. This is definitely going on the sign wall. And I might as well make myself a full set of diamond armor now, and a full set of diamond tools. And I also decided that it was time to harvest my massive wheat farm. Day 34, I started out by patching up some holes that some creepers made by my farm. I then decided to take the very plentiful amount of seeds that I had and decided to actually fill up the entirety of my farm. I then did the usual harvesting of my sugarcane farm. I did my daily routine of breeding every single gosh darn one of my cows. And then I bred my chickens. I was anxious to go dimension hunting, the God Dimension, the Yeet Dimension. Then on day 35, I went to the Minecraft Dimension, and I think I can ditch the Diamond Door Dimension now. I added it before you even thought I would. The Gamer Dimension, I found a giant. That's cool, I guess. The A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z dimension. Oh damn, a zombie spawner. Let's go, poggers. Is that a shulker? Well, at least I died next to my portal. Day 36 was spent retrieving my stuff and trying to kill some shulkers. Finally, oh my god, I had to kill like 5 of them just to get one. I guess I didn't really think about how I'm gonna write this out on a sign. I'm not gonna bother writing that one down because I can't even place water in that dimension. I'm not making monetization off of my videos, but I decided to go to the demonetization dimension. Oh, emeralds. That's nice. That's nice for villager trading. I mean, at this point it's day 37 and I really don't know what to tell you guys other than I'm looking for netherite blocks. Whoa. This is trippy. How have I not gone to the dimension yet? Day 38, I wrote down the dimension on the signs. Next was the subscribe dimension because you guys should subscribe. But we got a lot of loot over the past few days. But speaking of loot, now that I had these 2 shulker boxes, I finally decided that it was time to organize my stuff into the barrels upstairs. I swear, I thought I heard a fire. And then I realized that it's just the campfires in my house. That's so embarrassing. So day 39, I'm continuing organizing. And now, I am finally organized. You guys don't place giant saw blades right next to your bed when you sleep at night? Yes. I need some gates here. Day 40, I finally installed the fence gates onto my balcony. So then after breeding my cows and my chickens, I headed out toward the village that I found on day 3. I felt that it was finally time that I should get some enchants. What an amazing chest. Wow, this man's living his life to the fullest. What you doing on the cliff, buddy? I'm gonna name you Jerry. So on the night of day 40, I slept with Jerry. Wait, no, wait. Please no fanfic. Please, please, I beg. Day 41 was spent running all the way back to my base to get some basic materials for a villager breeder. I'm here to argue that grass is the most annoying thing that was ever added to Minecraft. But now, I'm going to take my friend Jerry to his new home. I think the infinity snapshot broke villagers. So day 42 was spent trying to wrangle Jerry. Days 43 through 47, I spent working on my villager breeder. And now here I am on day 47, watching these actual imbeciles throwing carrots back and forth. These two don't know how to breed. I don't know if it's because one of them said, oh, wait. As soon as I said that, please, I beg, please, have a baby. Please, you've been throwing carrots back and forth for 10 minutes. How long do villagers have to chuck carrots around for them to have a stupid baby? Look at them as they stare deeply into each other's green eyes. Sorry, I'm the third wheel, my bad. I think I'm going to look up the features of the snapshot and see if one of them is like villagers can't breed, because that would actually be hilarious. Alright, good news and bad news. Bad news, I didn't find the answer to my question. Good news, I found something way better. I've decided to just deal with the villager breeder later because I now need to know the answer to this question. Alright, so we're going to craft a book, just like so, and then we're going to do a book and quill. And now there's 3 dimensions that I want to go to. The first one we're going to go to is missing. Because if I am correct, I could get some really good stuff from this dimension. However, I found nothing. Not a single thing. After checking my coords, I figured I would go ahead and go towards 0, 0, which would be 200 blocks north. So day 50, I went up to my storage room and I started scrounging through all of my valuables. Okay, I know I said that I would never use birch, but I feel like now is the perfect time to use birch. And now the journey begins. Oh my god, you can already see it. We have arrived. And this was exactly what I was looking for. Footprints. I mean, these aren't valuable to me. Can they stack? They can stack. Can I place them down? I can't. I kind of want to see what they look like in an item frame. But these are what I came for. 3 beacons. Look at that. However, the goodies do not stop there because I also have this netherite right here. And they are full blocks too. Check that out. So then I spend the rest of day 50 mining all of the valuable blocks. Mostly just because netherite takes as long as obsidian to mine when you don't have any efficiency. Now I managed 22 netherite blocks. I managed a stack and 36 of gold. And I managed 22 diamond blocks. For day 51, I decided to chuck away all of my measly diamond armor and tools. Then I placed down my smithing table, and I got to smithing. Check me out. Look at that. I've also placed these cool end rods around my house now. So then, after breeding up all of my cows, I headed back toward the village to work on my villager breeder again. I decided that it was once again time to try and figure out what the heck was wrong with my villager breeder. The entirety of day 52 was spent throwing carrots and watching these villagers. Right, so day 53, I have just kind of given up on the entirety of the villager breeder ever working. So I have moved all of the villagers down there. Day 54, I ran back to my house to pick up some minecarts and some rails. I then spent the rest of day 54 trying to get this stupid baby villager into a minecart. So after I got the villager in place, I went back to my base so that I could make some very simple workstations. So then day 56, I was back over at the villager breeder because I was ready to make a trading hall. However, I didn't have any blocks to build my trading hall, so I decided to go out and try and find a dimension that had a ton of wood. But upon checking my ink sacks, I found out I was low, so I went to my local river. So then day 57, it was back to doing what I love to do the most. So I started with the wood dimension, and all I found was sand. I then went to the tree dimension. I didn't have any luck there. However, I was starting to run a bit low on bone blocks, so I picked up a few of those while I was there. Guys, I just somehow brought a phantom through the portal. Next was the forest dimension, which had a lot of wood, but not the type of wood that I was looking for. Day 58, I decided to go to the warped wood dimension, and I found a lot of quartz. Like, holy moly, that is a lot of quartz. I decided to go ahead and add that one to the list, because that's the best source of XP that I've found thus far. I then decided to go to the villager dimension, which ironically had emerald ore. I then went to the blaze dimension, and wood! Oh my god, wood! I also managed to find an evoker in this dimension, and I killed it, and I got a Totem of Undying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna write that one down just because of the sheer scale of how many mobs were there. Basically, every single raid mob could spawn. I even saw a Ravager. Then on day 59, I decided to go to the Totem dimension, where I found boxes of infinite books. So I'm pretty sure whenever you place one of these down, yeah, you just get a random book, which means that if I throw this through into a portal, then it should take me to a random dimension. Now, the one bad thing about these bookcases is once you place it down once, it will only ever give you one book per place that the bookshelf is placed in. So basically, if I place a bookcase right here, and then I click on it, I will only ever get this one book right here. So if I click it again, I just got the same book. No! No, I thought, oh, dang it. I thought I actually had, like, infinite books. Ah! Well, now I guess I'm just exploring random dimensions because I can't really tell you guys what they're called because I don't really know what they're called either. I'll let you guys know if I find any good ones. Just another diamond block one. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to collect a few while I'm there. And now day 60, I'm just going to keep exploring dimensions. I finally found a dimension that spawns blazes that doesn't immediately kill me, but I still don't want to go for the risk. Okay, I think I have to leave this dimension. Ooh, this one looks a lot like the overworld. Looks like we have some mycelium action over here. Wow, this is really weird. Let's go ahead, let's get our first ever dragon head. And these, I think, are special blocks to the update called cursors. I want to grab a few of these. There's also diamond blocks, just casually instead of stone. Day 61, just gonna keep exploring dimensions. Hey, lapis. Alright, I have one question, and it's a very important question. Can enchanting tables pick up on infinite bookcases? Does it work? Ooh, for just 2 levels, efficiency 1. Oh no. I've come up with a strategy for keeping hold of the really good dimensions that I find. Every single bookshelf that I place down, I'm going to click 4 times, and I'm going to get 4 books, and then I'm going to use 1 to test, so then I'm left over with 3. If I find a good dimension, then I will name the other 3 books whatever that dimension has to offer. So like this one's lapis blocks, and then I will take it and I'll put it in this chest, so then I have these for future. Holy cow, that is a lot of pufferfish. But I think that those are shulker boxes down there. I got a lot of shulker boxes from that last dimension. Day 62, I'm still exploring dimensions because I love it so much. Day 62, I didn't find anything good, so day 63, we're gonna keep going. This dimension, besides having just particles, had a ton of bonus chests, and I realized that for villagers, if I'm gonna do the curing thing and like get their prices down and everything, then I was going to need a frick ton of apples. So I just decided to go through all of the bonus chests until I got 64 apples. And speaking of 64, it has now been a full stack of days. We are on day 64, and I'm gonna finish up these books that I have on me, and then I'm gonna go and deal with my villagers again. Well, unfortunately, I was unable to find anything good after that, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put up all of my stuff and sort all of this out. I'm gonna put this dragon head right here. After putting all of my stuff away, I started heading toward the village. Day 65, I continued with the project, and I managed to get the villager inside of the little area. The one thing that I've learned from this series is that pre 1.16 absolutely sucks. And so the quest began for an actually good trade, and I got on breaking 3 pretty quickly. And then here's me realizing that I'm an absolute buffoon and that I forgot to bring stuff to lock in the trades with. Oh my god. I am the most blessed person. I lost it, and then I got it again. However, I don't have books to lock in this guy's trades with, so, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a different villager. Yeah, there's this really weird glitch where just like all of the adult villagers within the area just randomly become whatever workstation I have placed, and then none of them will change. And then this guy over here won't change. So this guy just permanently sells fire aspect now. Okay guys, come on. It's past 8 AM. Work hours should have started by now. Come on. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Why? Oh my. You guys saw that, right? Like literally immediately. I just about stopped recording. I literally stopped recording, and then like right there, I just got the mending guy. I mean, 20 emeralds is not that good of a price, but hey, it's a price. After sealing in the mending trade, I then decided to try and get some more trades. However, work time was over, so on day 67, I decided to try and make my villager breeder somewhat automatic. I tried to come up with something simple quickly, but now it's work time. I did not just get another mending trade. Are you joking me? While waiting for work time, I went to my base on day 68 to pick up some boxes of infinite books. I know the crafting didn't work, but I really, really want to see if I can just trade infinite books to these villagers. No! Oh my gosh, why? Why? Please. Oh, that would have been so good. And now it's time to get a good trade. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There are 2 babies that I did not put in here. No way it's working. There is no way that this system works. There's no way. Does it actually work? Does the villager actually throw stuff to the... Oh my gosh. Fed up with the villagers glitching out, I decided to transport even more. And now, it is day 69. Nice. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting to say that. I've been waiting to say that ever since day 1. While I was waiting for work time hours, I captured this fisherman. On day 70, I started out the day by taking a naturally spawned villager hostage. Ooh! I'm going until I get 5 though. Oh my. Take it. Take my money. Take all of it. Now this guy isn't supposed to be a librarian, but there's a glitch where he is. And I need books to trade to these guys for my tools. So we're gonna take advantage of the fact that he sells bookshelves. Alright, I'm taking a break from villagers for now, and I'm gonna put mending on all of my tools. Now we have 2 options for XP here. We have the warped wood dimension and the villager dimension. However, I need more emeralds to get more mending books anyway, so I think that we should go to the villager dimension and get emeralds there, because emerald ore also gives XP. And here we are. Mend my shovel up, baby. So after buying an efficiency book and some mending books, I decided to go back to my anvil on day 72. That's really unfortunate. Really. Enchants don't show up on netherite armor in this snapshot. Really, that is so disappointing. I'm very upset. I am very upset. At least I now have efficiency 5 on my pickaxe. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. I have been mining without efficiency 5 for so long. After getting 5 stacks of emeralds, I then decided to smelt some more iron to make another anvil, and then I started breeding my cows. For the record, my first anvil hasn't broken, but I just want another anvil for over by the village. I then decided to buy 2 more mending books and put them on my boots and my hoe. I then decided to buy 3 more efficiency 5 books, and I put them on my hoe, my shovel, and my axe. And at the end of day 73, I decided to go back to my base. Day 74, I decided that it would be a good idea to make another nether portal. And this time I can actually mine obsidian fast because I have a netherite pick and efficiency 5. And here we go. I'm going to go to the nether. Let's hope we get a good spawn. Did this link up to the old portal I had? Are you joking me? Oh my god. I have to be the luckiest person. Let's go! I just found 3 diamonds in the chest, but I honestly don't even know why I'm taking it, because I already have diamonds. Nether wart, collecting this. First blaze right here. No blaze rod. Never mind, I'm just an idiot. We got a blaze rod. I decided to need a gapple while I was fighting the blaze just to make it easier. But finally, on day 74, after I got 16 blaze rods, I headed out of the fortress. Here I accidentally ate my second golden apple. No! No, not the blaze rods! Ugh! Okay, somehow, miraculously, the blaze rods have survived. I don't know how, but they did. All of my tools are fine, obviously, because they're netherite, thankfully. But I have to get out of here fast because I don't have any food, and I think on the way back there's piglins potentially. I also decided on day 76 that it was time to once again harvest my massive wheat farm. Day 77, I crafted all of my wheat into hay bales, and I have now a lot of wheat. I then headed over toward the village after grabbing another shulker box since my first one burnt. There's one more enchanted book that I want to get before the end of this 100 days, and that is Protection 4. When I was in the nether fighting blazes, I realized how much I actually need Protection 4 on my armor. I was just about to say I would also take Unbreaking 3, so I guess we're buying this now. Now these are going on all of my tools because I need it. Another mending. Thorns, I mean, it's not bad, especially for 15 emeralds. That's a steal, but I just want 4 more. You guys even imagine how much grinding I would have to do to get so many emeralds to buy all of these books if I didn't have this dimension? After I got the emeralds on day 78, I decided to finally get rid of this stupid, ugly dirt/oak wood bridge that I made to the village a while back ago. Day 79, I bought 4 more mending books and even leveled up my librarian, and now he sells mending too. I also went ahead and made a second anvil because I'm afraid that my first one is going to break very, very soon. And this guy sells Sweeping Edge, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just put that on my sword while I'm at it. Ooh, I could get so many more emeralds. Oh, do I do it? Nope, I came for Prot 4. Prot 2, nope. Come on. You know, Sharpness 4. That's not a bad book. That's not a bad book at all. I will take 4 of your Sharpness 4. Goodbye for now, I guess. Day 80, I decided to finally just make the portal next to my villagers a villager dimension portal, so that now I don't have to run all the way back to my base every time I need XP or emeralds. This game just wants me to not get protection 4, doesn't it? Day 81, I kept trying at that protection 4 trade. Day 82, I was back at it again trying to get that protection 4 trade. And I decided to finish off day 82 by getting some levels in the villager dimension. Day 83 I decided would be my last day trying to get Prot 4. There was still some stuff that I wanted to do in this 100 days, and I didn't have much time left. You know what? I'm gonna do it, because this is still going to be extremely, extremely helpful. It's not what I wanted, that's for sure. It's not Prot 4. However, it will still help substantially. And now my sword has looting 3 and sharpness 5, and my axe has sharpness 5 as well. It's super nice to have feather falling, honestly. So day 84, I decided to try out my new looting sword on my chickens. And I also forgot that it has sweeping edge as well. Then while I was waiting for my chicken to cook up, I decided to go ahead and breed all of my cows. After cooking up half of my chicken, I then turned my ender pearls and blaze powder into Eyes of Ender. Here we go! Adventure started. Feather Falling 4 is the greatest. Oh yeah. Day 85, I continued to look for the stronghold. Oh? I've passed it. Okay. I'm being led to believe that the stronghold is right down here. Oh? I didn't dig down right into it, but now I am inside of it. Oh. Wow. Okay. Found the second library already. Yes. I found it. No silverfish spawning. It is a 0-eye. Oh my gosh. Alright. I've set my spawn. I've just slept. Looks like day 86 is going to be the day. Alright, here we go. I think I have everything ready. Armor, axe, pickaxe, sword. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm ready to go. Oh wow, this is like the worst spawn ever. Feather Falling 4, no, you didn't do anything for me. What the heck? That was... what? Okay, I would say that I've taken out over half of the crystals. I would say that. Okay, that's number 2. Let's just keep track. I think I only have 1 or 2 more crystals that I have to take out. It's a very slow process because I didn't bring like a bow or any projectiles, so I kind of have to just use my water bucket. Oh, crud. Oh, well, thank you for at least putting me in the water. Alright, I think this is the last one. All of the crystals are down. All of the crystals are gone. Okay, that one was good. I managed to get it down about 1/3 of its health. I'm gonna try the sword this time, see if that works any better. Oh, is it coming down again? Do it, you won't, no balls. You won't. Oh, crud. Oh, frick. Oh, crud. Oh, God. All that the dragon has left is about 1/3 of its health. Here it is, guys. I'm going to defeat the Ender Dragon! Let's go! Let's go! And I did it in less than 1 day. Oh, yes. Now, I actually got so excited that I just fell into the portal and I didn't even grab the dragon egg. Or all of the XP. Mend my armor, boy. Oh, yeah, that is all. Ooh, 66 levels. Alright. Let's pick this baby up. Woo! Now while I'm here in the end, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a ton of obsidian for a future project. So after spending the majority of day 87 grinding for straight up 3 stacks of obsidian, it was finally time for me to pack up and head home. Well, it's day 88 now. I better hope that I make it home in one night because a creeper just blew up my bed. I made a staircase up from the portal room, so now I'm just going to take cords of where this is. I have returned. I am here. Fear me. I had no idea what else to say. At the beginning of day 89, I needed some ink sacks, so I went to my local river. I then decided to go back to the Minecraft dimension because I needed a ton of diamond blocks. You know, I just realized this is not the most stable dimension because the floor is stripped birchwood and underneath that is lava. I may not be able to go to this dimension for too much longer. Okay, it's finally time. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Alright. Haste 2. Yes! Day 89, I got this little staircase thing in, and now it's day 90, and the mining begins. So then day 96, I started transferring all of my dimensions from my wall into books. And then I would throw those books into the nether portals. And then I would label them. Oh my gosh. It's just how I imagined it. I have almost exactly enough to fill it up. I don't have anything in this portal yet. But look at this. Oh, now I just need to go through and actually test them all and make sure that they have what I think they're supposed to. Nether looks good. Okay, well, here we are with that. We gotta destroy this. I'm also destroying this portal out here because I don't want any interference between this portal and other portals that I have. There should be iron ore here, and there's not. Okay, this one's actually right. Okay, this one's right. This one's right as well. Now it's day 97, and we're gonna keep testing. Great, well, this one works, but now there's a wither skeleton in my nether portal. Villager also works, and warped wood also works, but actually we're going to be taking a break because I need a ton of quartz. So after I spent the entire day 97 mining quartz, I decided it was time to finally head back home. So day 98, I got all of the quartz cooking so that I could get myself some smooth quartz. And while I waited for that to cook, I decided it was time for me to finally get some more acacia wood. And then while I was still waiting for the quartz to smelt, I decided to install my wall. Finally, once I had some smooth quartz to work with, I started on my roof. Day 99, I continued working on my ceiling. And finally, here it was. The day that I was waiting for. On day 100, it was finally finished. Just so you guys know, I have been picturing this in my head ever since I started this 100 days. And to see it finally built, I don't know what other feeling could be better than this. It's such a good feeling just to see all of these portals in the same place, almost all working except for this stupid one, which I don't know why it's not working. I genuinely, I have no words. I have no words. This is beautiful to finally see. Oh my gosh. Tell me what you guys think of the portal room in the comments down below. But there's still one portal left. So that means that there's potential to do 200 days. But I'm only going to do it if I get motivation, guys. So if we get a decent amount of likes on this video, there's no set amount, just a decent amount, then I will do 200 days of surviving in the infinity snapshot. Now on day 100, there's only a few things left that I can do, and I think that cleaning up and taking down this beacon is going to be one of them. And finally, the beacon. And as the day slowly comes to an end, let's reminisce over everything we've done. I built this really trash villager breeder. I built this tiny little trading hall. I built this beautiful house. I built this tiny little sugarcane farm, this tiny little cow pen, and this tiny little chicken pen. I built this beautiful downstairs, this beautiful fireplace, this beautiful upstairs storage room, in this absolutely massive, amazing portal room. And I even made this balcony to watch the sunset. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, my massive wheat farm that I never put a border on.